as always, I don't ever remember to get the baskets until it's too late. If I could have a couple of gentlemen who will help me by volunteering, thank you guys, I appreciate it, getting the baskets. And while they're getting that, I want to talk just a moment, because to be quite honest with you, I can feel the Holy Spirit already present and moving in this place, and I can't wait for Pastor Ken to get to the message, because the worship has led us to that presence. But, you know, if I had to sum up a large part of my walk with God, my sanctification process, right? It's sacrifice and service. And when we talk about tithes and offering, we're talking about sacrifice and service. That's what we're talking about. And this is going to sound completely out of the norm for modern American pastors to say, but I'm not. I guess I am out of the ordinary for modern pastors. But my sacrifice, my tithes and offering, my offering began, and it didn't have anything to do with money. It didn't have anything to do with money. First, the Lord asked for my attention. And then second, the offering he asked for was my words and my influence. And then he didn't have to ask for my money. At that point, I had the relationship, and I knew what sacrifice and service meant. I knew what it meant to sacrifice and to give. And so sometimes the money is important, because that's the means at which we get out here and do the service that we do in our community. You all have heard us talk about this before. That's why we don't keep a salary. Nobody in this church keeps a salary. We take the money and we put it back into the community. And I thank you for all of you who give and who sacrifice. But I just wanted to mention that, you know, for some of us, depending on where we are, some of the offering that we may be getting asked by the Holy Spirit to give, it might be your time. It might be your words and your influence with people around you. It might be your money. It might be something else. But it's always going to be something that you place value on, because it's not an offering if it's something that you don't place value on. It's not a sacrifice. It's not something that you're